Welcome back, and let's go and explore Caldicot Castle. Nestled in the heart of Monmouthshire, just a stone's throw from the Severn Estuary, lies one of Wales' most underrated medieval gems, Caldicot Castle, a fortress steeped in over 900 years of history. From Norman invaders to Victorian restoration and everything in between. I'm Phil, and welcome back to Drone Man Wales. Today we're diving into the story of Caldicot Castle, from its bloody beginnings to its rebirth as a living piece of Welsh heritage. Strap in, we're flying back through time. Like many of Wales' great castles, Caldicot was born from invasion. After the Norman conquest of 1066, William the Conqueror began dividing newly conquered lands among his most loyal barons. One of them, Durand of Gloucester, the Sheriff of Gloucester, was granted land in this part of Monmouthshire, and it was likely his nephew, Walter Fitzroger, who first built a motte and bailey fortification here. The original wooden structure soon gave way to stone. This early defensive castle helped the Normans control the Welsh borderlands, what's known as the Welsh Marches. These were dangerous times. Raids, rebellions and political power plays were the norm. And Caldicot was right in the thick of it. In the 12th and 13th centuries, Caldicot came under the control of the powerful de Clare family, major players in the politics of both England and Wales. It was Gilbert de Clare, known as Gilbert the Red, who really transformed Caldicot into the stone fortress we see today. He began constructing the great curtain walls, the southwest tower, and reinforced the defences to match the standards of an elite marcher lord. These were designed not just to protect, but to impress, and to remind locals who was in charge. Gilbert died at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, fighting the Scots, leaving his son to inherit his Welsh holdings, including Caldicot. Caldicot Castle's fortunes changed once again when it became tied to the English royal family. In the 14th century, it passed into the hands of Thomas of Woodstock, the younger son of King Edward III. Thomas married Eleanor de Bohun, heiress to the De Clare estates, and turned Caldicot from a frontier fortress into a comfortable noble residence. He added domestic buildings, improved the hall, and began transforming the space from a war machine into a symbol of wealth and status. But Thomas's story didn't end well. He became entangled in the political tension of Richard II's reign, was arrested and mysteriously died in Calais, likely murdered after that Caldicot fell into royal hands again and slowly began to decline. As the centuries passed, Caldicot faded from prominence. It was no longer a crucial military post, nor a seat of power. During the Tudor and Stuart periods, it was mostly used for tenant farming. Parts of the castle were dismantled or reused, and the once grand buildings slowly crumbled into ruin. But the structure still stood, its thick Norman walls a testament to medieval craftsmanship. And by the 19th century, Caldicot caught the eye of the Victorian romantics. In the 1850s, the castle was bought by Charles Lewis, a wealthy ironmaster, and later acquired by Joseph Richard Cobb, who began restoring it with great care. The Cobb family lived in the castle and restored the gatehouse and parts of the interior, bringing Caldicot back to life. Joseph Cobb even installed modern windows and a new roof and furnishings, turning it into a family home while preserving its medieval heart. It remained in the Cobb family until the 1960s. In 1964, Monmouthshire County Council bought Caldicot Castle and opened it to the public. Since then, it's become a treasured local landmark with reenactments, medieval festivals, weddings, and school visits. The castle now breathes with new life. Caldicot Castle is more than stone and mortar. It's a living time capsule of Welsh history, where every tower and turret whispers a story, from Norman conquest to royal drama. To its quiet days of rebirth, it's a place where the past is always present. And that was it, Caldicot Castle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you all on the next one.